When you open a 3D software, you face an empty expanse of space and the challenge of making magic out of thin air. Hello, my name is Simoul Alva and I am a visual designer. I work on 3D illustrations and animation exploring storytelling. I've had the chance to collaborate with the New York Times, Microsoft, Medium, and YouTube Music. I grew up playing with miniature figures and building small worlds. Today, I can form them through my biggest passion, storytelling, and with my favorite technique, 3D illustration. The challenge isn't to come up with an appealing illustration that moves, but actually to communicate a story. Exploring the possibilities of Adobe Substance 3D Stager and Photoshop, I gather seemingly unconnected objects and ideas to find visual metaphors. This is my way of creating meaningful work for any editorial content. In this Domestika course, you'll learn how to design 3D editorial illustrations and turn them into animated GIFs, from the creative concept of a story to the execution. First, we'll discuss the tools and steps needed to complete our final project. I'll teach you how to take a brief, condense it down, and come up with ideas before producing a rough concept sketch as the blueprint for the 3D execution. After composing the main elements of the illustration, we'll add a background, colors, and gradients. We'll also select the scene's lighting and camera angle. Once the image is ready, we'll animate it, render the frames, and jump into Photoshop to create our GIF. By the end of the course, you'll be able to develop 3D artworks and build inventive portfolios. To do so, you'll need some basic knowledge of Photoshop and Adobe Substance 3D Stager, a computer, and a graphic tablet. Translate words into sketches and images into an infinite looped animation.